What's up, guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are actually going to be talking about Wondercon leaks, which if you guys don't know, Wondercon is another convention that Funko, or it's really not Funko that does it, but it's a convention and Funko just happens to be a sponsor there. So if you guys can make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously we have to talk about the leaks so you guys know when you guys can actually go and buy these pops, and when obviously what pops are even going to Wondercon if you're going, or if you're like me and stay home and just buy online. Either way, we have some talking to do. Hopefully we get to showcase some really cool pops, because again, there's a couple ones that I do like, but there's not too many. It's an average lineup this year. So let's get to this chair, talk about the leaks, and show you guys what I'm excited for. Alright guys, so today obviously is leaks for Wondercon, which if you don't know is basically like all the other conventions where they give us a couple exclusives that are going to a convention that's not exactly anywhere but somewhere you can go, which I don't know where Wondercon's exactly at. However, we do have some new leaks of Funko Pops that are dropping, so I figured I would let you guys know because there's not too many. And it's not something that's going to be too crazy, but I wanted to still show you guys. And tomorrow, of course, we will be doing we will obviously tomorrow doing a Dice Throne video, and then on Sunday, some other stuff. So we have a lot of cool videos to do on the channel for you guys. Also, today we will be streaming Sonic. It just will be later in the night, mostly because I will be leaving pretty soon to go do some footage recording for you guys. So, starting out with the first pop we do have, which is going to be, it looks like the little drummer boy. I don't really know any, like, again, some of these I might not know the character because they're not in a box. It's just the pop, but most of them I do know, and I think that's the little drum, or a drummer boy. I don't know. It looks like a guy doing the drums. You guys might know who that is. The next one up we do have is going to be Captain America with this little bubble. It says, "I can do this all day." It looks like it's from Endgame, obviously, because that's exactly where he quotes. Well, he says that in a couple times in the other movies, but the pop I'm pretty sure is based off Endgame. And I might be wrong. It just looks like Endgame to me. Then after that, the next one we do have is going to be I think it's from a show called Willow. I don't really know. It looks like a guy with armor holding a shield. You guys can let me know in the comments on some of these that I don't know. The next one is obviously a character from Invader Zim. Not a show I've watched. It's not a show I have a lot of, knowledge about. But it's something I'm speedrunning through. Not all of them, because there's some pops I do want to talk about. But, like, these ones I really have no idea, besides, like, Invader Zim, or Planet Zim, I think it's called, or Invader Zim, something like that. I don't know, I don't really keep up with them. However, there is going to be a couple pops that I actually do know about, and it's just not these ones. Because then the next one is going to be Cosmo and Wanda, but it's that one episode opposite of them, basically, where they're not, I forgot what they call them in that episode, but it's Cosmo and Wanda, basically, or versions of Cosmo and Wanda. And it is a 2-pack, which, again, at the end of the video, we will let you guys know where these are going to be sold at, different retail stores. Because that's usually how it works. Some go to the Funko shop, some go to some GameStops, Targets, sometimes Walmart. It's not often that happens, but it does happen. And that's the 2-pack, obviously. And then after that, right next to that, it looks like it's a character from, I don't know, it looks like a robot. I forgot I'm blanking on the show, because I actually do think I know what the show is. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. However, it's a black and white. It looks fine. Again, we'll get to the ones I actually care about at the very end, because those are the ones I'm actually hyped up about. And the next one is, I think, is a She-Ra pop, where it's that, pixely art style kind of thing, where it almost looks like it's, Plex, like a glass. I forgot what they call it, but it looks like a She-Ra character, and that actually might just be She-Ra. Not 100% certain, though. You guys will have to let me know in the comments on that one. And right after that, we have a character with a crown. I don't know who she is. And then a Pokemon, which is, I also don't know which Pokemon that is. And there's a lot of characters. Without box glance, I really don't know who these characters are supposed to be. Obviously, if you're a fan, you probably would know who these characters are. I don't really know who they are, but you guys saw the pictures anyways. Now we get to the 4 exclusives that I actually care about. And these are going to be, starting off with One Piece right here. We have Kuma right there. Our first Kuma pop looks really cool. He has the book in hand. Looks phenomenal. That's going to be definitely a quick seller. And then right next to him, you have Nami, obviously, and she's on the pop ride. And I forgot what they call the ride, because I haven't gotten that far in the episodes, but that's her little ride she's on, which looks phenomenal too. And they both look really, really good. That's what we need, is cool pops. And obviously, we wanted Kuma, and obviously another Nami pop. I mean, I don't know if people want more Nami, but I like Nami as a character, so to me, it doesn't really bother me too much. Then we get to the next set, which is going to be basically from Naruto. And we have that one filler episode from Shippuden where they're wearing cat ears of Sasuke with cat ears. And it's basically when they go on the mission to do, I don't know, I forgot, they were hunting down cats, I think. And it was pretty funny. And it's an okay pop. I heard a lot of people don't really care about it. People said, oh, we don't need another Sasuke. I don't want Sasuke. But I don't know. I think it looks cool. I mean, it looks nothing crazy, of course, but it's something fun for the collection. Then right next to that is probably the best or most anticipated pop of this whole release, and that is Madara Uchiha in his Susanoo. And as you can see, it's about 9 inches is what I heard. It's about 9, it averages about 9 inches, and this looks crazy. He's standing in the middle with it all just forming around him. That's a lot cool because we've had, and I've shown a couple, and we have like Kakashi's Susanoo, we have Sasuke's Perfect Susanoo. I think there's a Kurama inside Susanoo, and I don't know, I think that might be all of them until this one, of course. And that just genuinely looks crazy. That's a cool pop. Actually, those two and the One Piece ones are definitely the cooler of the sets. And obviously, at some point, we'll grab all of those. Of course, once I tell you guys where the retail to, you'll probably be like, oh, okay, makes sense. Because now let's get to the retail list. Actually, pause. I was about to get to the retail list, and I saw Funko actually had a little bit more. I didn't really go down. And I forgot, they're debuting Biddy Arcades, which basically the sets we have are going to be Wreck-It Ralph, we have Sonic, we have Five Nights at Freddy's, and Tron. Had to really zoom in there, I couldn't see. And I don't know how that's working, if it's actually playable, or if it's just like looks like an arcade game, because it looks like you could play, but I don't see how it's so, for being a Biddy arcade, how could you really play? I'd assume you get a Biddy arcade, and then you get the little Biddy character, and I'm assuming they're doing that for gaming characters to release it, like, oh, this is their game. Which would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. Biddy Pops are really such a weird concept for me, and I really don't know how well they sell, because I've never actually looked up the numbers to see, are they actually selling better than Funko Pops, equivalent to Funko Pops, under Funko Pops, because I never really buy them, but maybe there's people out there that really do like Biddy Pops. But there you go. There's your arcade set that are coming out with this WonderCon, which is their debut, actually. Now we have, obviously, the shared exclusives, and basically going down to the Funko shop, we have basically the Nami, the Kuma, the Madara, the Sasuke, the drummer person, and then the girl with the shield and the sword. And those are all going down to Funko Shop, which again, earlier I said you guys would make sense why I won't be able to get them. And it's not because I can't, it's just I just never order out of the Funko Shop, and they also sell out like crazy quickly, so I just don't feel like waiting in a virtual line for it. However, the other ones we do have is Target is getting the Captain America, Hot Topic is getting the Invader Zim one, Toy Temple is getting the 2-pack, the Pokemon is going to Amazon, and then only if you go to the show or you actually go to WonderCon can you get the She-Ra, the girl with the crown, and then the robot creature. And then quickly, I will pop up real quick on your side of the screen. This is the Canada list. I'm not going to go over it, but it's just if you live in Canada, these are where you can get your exclusives from, which is basically just GameStop and then Funko and then Walmart, because they don't have a lot of the stores we have. So that's obviously your list right there for if you live in Canada. Now that does conclude WonderCon. Of course, I really think the 4 ones I talked about were really cool, but it's an overall average lineup. I don't see nothing too crazy that's gonna really stand out or be a game changer if you do or don't have it in the collection. But obviously, at some point, I would like to get those ones, and obviously, I will probably add them at some point, because somebody will buy them, and I'll see them online, or something of that nature, like a lot of the other exclusives that I have picked up if I didn't go to a store and get them. Obviously, like I mentioned, tomorrow we're going to be doing a Dice Throne video. I'm very excited to do a Dice Throne video, because the new X-Men expansions drop, so we're going to do a whole video on that. Obviously, we have there's a lot of really fun stuff to do on the channel, of course. Also, I will be streaming, like I said, Sonic tonight, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tonight. Peace.